Um, hey everyone, my name is Vincent, and I'm joined here with my brother.
I'm Sam.
Yeah, he's Sam, and this is our Let's Play of Clock Tower Rewind.
This is a blind playthrough for me. My brother already has played through the game.
Yes, yes. So this is actually a pre-recorded video, but we are going to commentate over it.
Cool.
Alright.
I am vaguely familiar with Clock Tower, but this will be a blind playthrough for me, and yeah, I don't know what's in store for me.
Well, you're going to be pleasantly surprised.
Okay.
Okay, so let's begin, I think, yeah.
Show it to me.
This is kind of the animated intro for the Rewind version.
Uh-huh.
It's quite nice, actually.
Hey, Jennifer Connelly.
Yeah.
She really reminds me of Jennifer Connelly.
Yeah, she's supposed to.
I also watched that movie, Phenomena.
Yeah, I also watched it recently, so... Yeah, this game is actually very heavily inspired by Phenomena. It has some similar ideas and concepts and stuff.
I mean, even the character is named Jennifer.
Yeah, and she also has a very similar design to Jennifer Connelly in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Very bright colors and stuff.
This is actually a nice cinematic.
Yeah. Like I said, this is specifically made for the Rewind version.
Cool.
There is Scissor Man. So yeah, to kind of explain this game a little bit, it's actually a survival horror point and click game,
Mm-hmm.
with which is also like a slasher essentially. So there's a murderer, we have to evade him, or hide from him and stuff.
Yeah, and that guy has a giant pair of scissors.
Exactly. Yes.
And he wants to cut our head off or something.
Exactly. Yes. So this is like the main menu of the Rewind version. Now there's also two different versions. You have the Rewind version and the original version.
Mhm.
The original is the actual original SNES version, while the Rewind is more based off of the PlayStation 1 version, which is the first fear.
Cool.
Yeah, you also know that I already have a save file, but that's from the previous playthrough.
I have to add, I love the music of the intro.
Yeah. So these are the controls. It's pretty simple, actually. I say that, but later I struggle a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. There's also a panic button for quick time events, essentially.
Yeah, I see.
So yeah. And so the story of the game is actually we're playing as Jennifer Simpson, who's an orphan in the Granite Orphanage. And she and three of her friends are getting adopted by someone called Mr. Barrows.
That's suspicious.
Yes. And so, they're heading there with their guardian called Mary. Mary, yes. And she works at the Granite Orphanage to bring them to their new parents, essentially. Or parent.
Okay, I watched Phenomena, so I already don't trust the parent.
Yeah, exactly. So this is actually the SNES main screen.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually quite atmospheric, actually. I actually really like this.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really like slow and drawn out. Yeah, it does take a while.
I don't know, it's a nice build-up.
Yeah.
I
I feel like it's a few seconds too much, but it's okay. It's very atmospheric. So so now the game is gonna start. Any second now. And
Any
you also
second
you
now,
see
yeah.
that you notice that there's an ending list, so there are multiple endings in this game.
Oh, cool.
I will talk about them when it's appropriate, so yeah. So quick start means that you just start the game without the intro.
So there are bad endings.
Yeah, there are bad endings, yeah. Exactly. And yeah, you can also like switch it to stereo and mono for whatever reason.
So this was originally on the Super Nintendo or the Super Famicom.
Yes. Yeah. It also later came out on the PS1, Windows 95, I think, and the Wonder Swan.
What the hell is the Wonder Swan?
Exactly.
Okay.
So yeah, this is kind of the story a little bit. Or a little bit of, yeah.
How peaceful and tranquil.
I do think it's a bit strange they're all walking to the mansion or where Mr. Barrows is.
Yeah, the no taxi.
Yeah, there's no car or something.
No Uber driver or...
And apparently Laura can't keep up, apparently. And this is our main character to the left here, that's Jennifer Simpson.
Mhm.
And to the right we have Miss Mary, who's someone who works at the Granite Orphanage.
I already don't trust her.
I mean, come on, why do you say?
I mean, for one, she's a ginger.
Is she ginger?
I
think it's more brown.
yeah.
So yeah,
I have nothing against gingers, by the way.
yeah. Just to clarify. So there is the mansion. Well, yeah, there it is. It's quite a big location, actually. I got lost a few times.
Miss Mary, why are we on foot?
Yeah, exactly. Something that's really weird. So this is actually the game graphics, actually. So you notice when people are talking, you notice their portraits. So that's Laura here,
Cool.
one of our friends. That's Anne,
Mhm.
another of our friends. So the Anne is the one with the green dress, and Laura is the one with the blue dress. And the red one is Lot.
They're all going to die here.
Yeah. This is kind of a weird thing with Mary. Her portrait kind of doesn't fit her sprite. You know, but the sprite is very blonde.
Yeah.
I don't know why they did that. Only Mary has this problem. And I have no idea why. But anyway, now we can properly start the game. So, like I said, it's a point and click game, so that's our cursor. I can move it about.
So can you talk to people?
Yeah, you can click on the friends and Jennifer will talk to them
Mm.
in a second now.
She has a very slow walking animation.
Yeah.
At least in this part.
Yeah, she can run later. So I'm checking the table a few times.
Yeah, it's a regular table.
Yeah. And I'm now talking to Anne. Yeah, so she kind of wonders, yeah.
Mr. Barrows.
Yeah, so they don't really know him, so yeah.
Am I pronouncing that right? Barrows?
Yeah, I think that's correct, yeah. So, yeah. So it's kind of mentioned that Anne and Laura are more like acquaintances to Jennifer because they're all in the same orphanage. But so they're not really friends, but more, yeah, acquaintances, like I said.
They share the same orphanage home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and the only exception is Lot here on the left there with the red shirt. She's actually Jennifer's best friend. Or is described as such.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's just to kind of give some context, I guess. And now we're gonna talk to Lot, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, when I first played through this game, I thought it was a dude. Actually, it's the shoulders, I think.
Yeah. From the back, she kind of looks like a dude.
Yeah, exactly. But she's a girl,
Mhm.
just to kind of clarify. And yeah, Lot doesn't trust his place. And let's see if she's correct.
I have to say, I like games that have like pixel art.
Yeah. So, fun fact, the characters are actually digitized. Which, if you are not familiar with that, it means like they take pictures of real people and then use that for sprites. Kind of like think old Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. I know. The Mortal Kombat actors that do. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The old Mortal Kombat games is to be specified. Yeah, and Jennifer here is gonna look for Miss Mary now because she's taking forever apparently.
I also hear the music.
Yeah. And this is kind of funny to me because she's only gone for like 5 seconds, and as we are gonna see, shit's gone down.
Oh.
And everyone's gone.
She like barely closed the door behind her.
Yeah, and that's what I think is very funny to me. Actually, she's just like gone for 5 seconds and then.
The game is not wasting time.
Yeah, which I do appreciate actually.
And wow, everyone disappeared in like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
How did Scissor Man do this?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I guess he appeared and they scattered somewhere.
Oh,
but
yeah,
for some reason
yeah.
they didn't went to Jennifer for some reason. So yeah. So it's kind of like an exploration game. There's a lot of different ways you can go. Oh yeah, I accidentally. I think I'm gonna save the game. I think here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly here.
I assume there are a lot of puzzles and jump scares
Yeah,
and stuff like
and
that.
items you have to collect and such.
Okay.
So yeah, nothing interesting here. Except for a hole. Now, fun fact with that hole, if you find a rock, you can open it with the rock.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not really gonna use that in this playthrough.
And the roof caved in or something?
Yeah, so it's kind of caved in there. To the left, exactly. So yeah, you notice that window opened right there?
Mm-hmm.
There's quite a bit of randomization in this game. So that's actually one of the random events that can happen: the windows opening and the wind blowing
Oh,
through.
so in new playthroughs,
Yeah, it doesn't
different
always
things
happen.
might happen.
Yeah, exactly. Another thing that might happen is for that painting that right there, that creepy one. Sometimes it bleeds, for example.
Oh, that is kind of like Silent Hill, the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or sometimes the TV will turn on, for example. Another thing that's randomized is, you notice there's like a box over there. Like, I'm gonna click on it soon. Yeah, there.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's a key item in there, sometimes there isn't. In this playthrough, there isn't.
Oh, so you're out of luck then.
Yeah, I'm out of luck. But it is somewhere
Damn you,
else
game.
now. Yeah, it's somewhere else now, actually. So yeah, it's quite a nice looking game, I find. Apparently there is, it's filled with a bunch of junk, apparently.
Yeah, it was only localized in Japan, I
Yeah,
believe.
Originally, yeah.
And this is like the first time we get an
A proper...
official translation?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. So yeah, yeah. So this is the bedroom. And this is actually a very dangerous place, which you're gonna notice soon.
Is there a way to hide beneath the beds? Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah. So that's something that can happen if you check the mirror. Now, the funny thing is, I'm gonna check the mirror again, and Jennifer's like, nothing to it.
she like readjust her hair.
Yeah.
Well, like that didn't just happen.
Yeah, exactly. So we found a perfume bottle here, which is actually very important for later.
Perfume, okay.
Yeah. But she mentions that it's the same perfume that Mary uses. Now, you notice that there's like a bird to the right there.
Yeah, I noticed, yeah.
So, we're gonna check that out, the bird.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, there's a little bit of like an image here. It's a parrot. And we're gonna release that parrot. And he's saying, I'll kill you, I think.
Oh, yeah. I thought he said, I hate you.
Oh, that's also possible. I don't know exactly what he's saying, but like, yeah.
I kill you!
So, you're probably wondering, like, he's attacking us right now. You're probably wondering, why did I do that? And the reason why is when you release him, you can click on the sheets there, the red sheets. And if you do that, Jennifer will, like, catch him with it.
Mm-hmm.
And incapacitate him. The reason why I'm doing this is if you later run away from Scissorman and hide under the bed, Scissorman will actually open the parrot, to release him, and he will rat you out.
What a bastard!
Yeah, so that's why I did that, actually. So now this can be safely used as an evasion point.
Asshole parrot, okay.
Yeah, exactly. It's an asshole parrot.
I noticed her portraits, the background has turned yellow. Is that like a fear state? Or?
Yeah, that's her health, essentially. So when she's at maximum health, she's at blue. Then she goes to yellow, then to orange, then to red. And this is relevant to when you are in a chase scene with Scissorman.
Oh, okay. Red is the danger zone.
Yeah, if you do that and you get caught, you die, essentially.
Oh, creepy music.
Yeah, so this is actually a very iconic scene to me. Yeah, as you can about to see. This is actually what most people are gonna see when the first playthrough.
Mm-hmm.
Now, fun fact is, you don't have to do this. You can just move on.
It's optional.
It's optional, yeah. So you won't see this scene. And yeah, let's see what's behind there.
Oh no.
And it's a person. It's Laura, by the way.
Laura, no!
Yeah, who's hanging with some rope. And apparently there's also a mirror there for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and this is our introduction to Scissorman.
No.
So now we're in a chase scene. Now we can only click on things that help us evade the killer, essentially.
Oh, okay.
We can't pick up key items while we're in a chase scene, essentially. Is what I'm trying to say.
Run, Jennifer, run!
Yeah, so she's kind of running away. And we're gonna use the previous room's beds to hide under, actually.
And the parrot would have ratted us out.
Yeah, but now not anymore because we dealt with him. So I kind of overshoot a little bit there and back then.
I assume the controls are a bit clunky.
A little bit, yeah, but it's okay. It's pretty decent. So we're gonna hide under the bed now. And whoop. And yeah, there's Scissorman gonna come in and he's gonna look around and he's like, Ah, damn. I fucking, yeah, don't find her. And we successfully evaded him now.
He was like, where's my prison snitch?
Exactly, yeah. Because the parrot has been dealt with, he can no longer use it, actually, to rat us out.
Okay, yeah.
So, another thing about that scene in the bathroom with Laura, like I said earlier, you don't have to do that, and if you don't do that, Laura is still considered alive. It's kind of weird. We killed her, essentially.
We killed her.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
It's a-
no,
it's a real-
there's blood on our hands now.
Yeah, it's really... funny you should say that, Sam, because with the blood on our hands, because you will see soon what I mean by that. Because it's kind of coincidental that you mentioned that.
Oh!
Yeah, the faucet is full of blood.
Symbolic.
Yeah, exactly. It's actually kind of perfect that you said that, actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of a weird mechanic in this game that as long as you don't see them die, your friends, they're fine, actually. And yeah, so that also means that Laura, for example, can die multiple ways, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of a fun thing to add here. So yeah. And so luckily we evaded the Scissorman so we can freely explore again.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're gonna enter into what I believe is the main lobby. Yeah, so this area.
This place is really big. It's like the Spencer Mansion from Resident Evil.
Yes, it's ginormous.
Oh, a telephone.
Yeah, so we do hear a telephone, exactly, which is kind of an important clue, I guess. I do feel like that stairs is very dangerous with the 4 pillars a little bit. So. I don't know.
I question the structure, stability of that.
Exactly. Oh, hold on. So, yeah, we're now in the kitchen, where there's actually an item in the... I'm not sure what the back thing is here.
Maybe it's a freezer.
Yeah, it's a freezer, I think. We need an item in that freezer. However, we can't open it just now, because there are things inside of it that are gonna attack us.
Is it Scissorman?
No, it's insects. And we need a specific item to get rid of them.
Oh, insects, okay.
Just to kind of spoil it a little bit, but So we're also gonna check this calendar, where strangely there's a mark on today's date.
He planned this shit.
Yeah, I think that's like the implication that they're trying to say. And there's also, we're gonna check the shelves here, which is not important. There are some bottled drinks, apparently. Now we're also gonna check this refrigerator. In this refrigerator is actually a very interesting item, actually. It's the ham.
There's ham in the fridge.
You have obtained the ham. Now, this is actually a very situational item. It may or may not come into play. Depending on what you do, actually, in the game.
I can't wait to be surprised by the ham later.
I'm gonna have to disappoint you. In this playthrough, we don't get to use it.
Ah.
I might show it in a bonus video or something later or something. So we can all see what happens with the ham.
Okay.
What it's used for.
Then why am I fixating on the ham so much?
Yeah. So we're actually gonna get the worst ending now. In order to get it, we need to get the car key from the box there. And we use it to escape with the car.
Mm-hmm.
Now this ending can only be activated if we saw at least one friend die.
Oh, and then that was...
Yeah, that was Laura, essentially.
Laura, okay.
If you see 2 friends die and you escape via the car, you get a different variation of the same ending, essentially. Which I'm also gonna show, actually. So, I'm kind of contemplating here to use the car keys. So, it's kind of interesting. In order to escape with the car, you have to make Jennifer use the key 3 times. Because she's kind of like reluctant to do it. Because of her friends.
She doesn't want to leave her friends behind.
Yeah, but if you do it 3 times, she will eventually do it then. So yeah, she's kind of like, but what about the other girls? And she's kind of like, she's a bit reluctant. But we're gonna make her escape via the car.
Oh, and she even gets out of the car.
Yeah, she even gets out of the car. And we can do it again, and as you can see, it's a different message. What should I do? She asks herself. And now we're gonna escape. And we can actually do this.
Screw you, bitches, I'm out.
Exactly, yeah. It's kind of cool actually because she just drives through the garage. And that's the lowest ending, which is ending H, I think.
Okay.
Now I didn't edit out this credit scene, but I'm gonna edit out the later credits essentially.
Okay, so we're shutting up now.
We don't have to shut up. We can talk about it. But so, what do you think of the game so far? What is your first impressions?
I like the pixel art, I like the music, I like the setting. I did not play the game myself,
Yeah.
but I did hear it had some clunky controls.
Yeah. It does kind of have clunky controls and also a little bit of a clunky like areas because there's no map. And there's no real indication what room is what, and you have to rely on your memory essentially.
Okay.
And it is a bit difficult for me sometimes because I sometimes forget where a specific room is.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
So Jennifer escapes in this ending, or yeah.
We're gonna see what happens because there's still an ending. The ending still has to come essentially. Yeah, this is me trying to figure out how to skip it, but I can't figure it out.
Yeah, it's kind of a thing of the past, unskippable credits.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so the director of this game is called Hifumi Kono, and he actually wants this game to be very similar to like an old film, like an old horror film. And you see a lot of like references to that and like things that happen and such.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wait for the ending, I think.
Yeah, we're almost there, I think. So yeah, so Anne is still alive and Lot is still alive.
For now.
For now, yeah. To say that for now. Yeah.
I would actually say this is actually the smart thing to do.
Yeah.
Just leave.
Just leave and
Leave,
get help.
escape, get help.
Exactly. Yeah, so, yeah. Yeah, there's not a lot to say here because it's just the credits, essentially.
How old is Jennifer in this game?
14.
14.
She's very young, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's kind of interesting because the killer is also a child and you're the main character who's also a child. You know what I mean? Like, it's really creepy in that way.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, as you can see, it's Hifumi Kono. For some reason, there's sometimes a H in the middle and sometimes just the without the H.
Translation issues.
Yeah, translation issues, I think. So now we're gonna see the ending, actually. So she's checking her rear view mirror, so she's responsible. But then... apparently he was in the back seat the whole time.
He was in the back seat the whole time.
Which is a bit weird to me that Jennifer didn't check the back seat.
She was checking the rear view window a lot, so...
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, come on, yeah.
At least check the back seat before you drive out of a murder house.
Exactly, I mean, I don't know why she didn't.
Maybe even check the trunk, I don't know.
I guess it was dark, I guess. So we're gonna get the car key again. And I believe the video is gonna end soon, actually. So this is actually the first part. So yeah, I picked the car keys again. And yeah, that's the ending of the first part, actually.
Oh, so we got one ending.
Yeah, we got one ending, exactly.
Okay, cool.
So, did you enjoy that, Sam?
Yeah. It had some good scares. And it's fun to... Yeah, sorry.
Oh, so fine, it's fine. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well, and I hope to see you for the next video. Bye!
Bye.